This is what I'm sending to President Trump. It tells about that I back him up on building that wall, and I am willing to send him a $100 bill to get it started. If 50 million voters sent $100 each, that would raise $5 billion to get that wall started. So, all of you that are watching this video, please send what you can. $100 times 50 million is $5 billion. I'm also sending President Trump a photograph of my artwork of the aircraft that I worked around on the Yorktown back in 1966, and also a picture of me with my book cover on my latest book of The Secret of the Youngers. And when it's finished, I'll send him a copy, and there's my card of where that he can get in touch with me if he wants to. That's fine. Now also, well, like I said before, 50 million people at $100 is $5 billion. But if you have 100 million people that send in $200 each, that is $20 billion. $20 billion should pretty well finish that wall, and then President Trump can tell those Democrats where to go. Now, if any of you that is watching this video wants to send President Trump money to help build that wall, here is the address that I am sending it to. That is for President Trump, build that wall. The White House, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest, Washington, D.C., 20500. Thank you all. God bless you. President Trump, I saw you on television 5 years ago, and during that time you were saying that the American citizens had no business in paying more than $1 a gallon for gasoline when they could get the sweet oil from Alaska and have it piped down to the lower states in America. And when I heard you say that, that's when I made up my mind. If that man runs for President of the United States, I'm voting for him. And President Trump, I voted for you. And I'm not sorry for doing it. Mr. President, I would like to read this letter so the people looking at my video will hear what I have to say. This won't take long. It says, President Trump, I believe in you and your determination of building the wall. I don't have much in money, but I'm making a gift to you with a $100 bill so you can start building that wall. If 50 million of your voters just gave you $100 each, then you would have $5 billion to get that wall started. Once your people who voted for you would see that the wall is being started, they will gladly give more money to get it finished. We can collect that cost of the wall from Mexico after the wall is finished. It will take eminent domain to finish that wall, where the owners must be compensated for their loss. The nation's need for security overrides the private owners of those lands. It's for the greater good. Our very nation is at risk. I'm proud to have voted for you. Don't change. Keep on tweeting in your own style. We voters love it and can't get enough of it, so far. Keep your fiery speeches going. Let your First Lady, Melania, know that we are so proud of her. We are also proud of your entire family. When there are those that attack you and your family, is the same as attacking our family. President Trump, I consider you as family. God bless you. Now get that wall built. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I did it. I mailed off that envelope with a $100 bill inside of it to be sent to Washington, D.C. to Donald Trump so he can build that wall. Now also, at the same time, I was going to have several pictures taken of me sending this envelope on, but they don't allow any kind of cameras to be used there. What happened too is that I asked one gentleman if he would take a picture of me holding that envelope with that $100 bill. Later on, he told me, he says, I'm against that wall being built. And he says, and I was going to screw up your photograph. I was going to chop off your head and where you couldn't even read the address on there. And I said, well, I guess that's your choice. But I said, I would not have done that to you, even though that your views are different than mine. I said, I'm not that weak about what I believe in. And then he started lipping off on there. And then I said, you just showed that I'm doing the right thing. Oh, that pissed him off. That's all right, because I'm strong in what I believe in, and he's just a lazy little pissant in his beliefs. He's just mean and ugly about it. I'm not. I'm just about it. And I believe in what I'm doing. Now also, what I did to show proof that I sent off the letter is that I've got this receipt here from the post office, and the postwoman on there that helped me, she was very, very kind. Now I'm hoping that others of you that believe in that wall will do the same thing as me. Now, I paid like $9.95 extra just to make sure that that would reach the Donald. So, that's all for right now. And let's just pray to God that we have those billions of dollars to build that wall.